Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do an episode looking at my ancestry, and this is from 23andMe.com. As you can see here, I'm 100% white. Yes! I mean, well, this is already awkward. I'm just kidding, by the way. So, it shows mostly Northwest European. It's about 82% there. So I guess, would that make me a wasp? You know? It says Northwest Europeans are represented by peoples from as far west as Ireland, as far north as Norway, as far east as Finland, and as far south as France. Okay. So it shows French and German 31.7%. But the thing about this, so I guess this is a plurality of what I am. It's taking a long time to load here. Alright, let's just go back because it's not being helpful. So I guess the internet decided to stop working. That's interesting. Thank you. Okay. Get out of here. And we're back. So as you can see, it shows that I'm 100% European, 81% Northwest European, and of that 81%, 31.7% French and German, 27.9% British and Irish, 3% Scandinavian, 19.4% broadly Northwestern European, so just somewhere up there, I guess. This would be easier if I had a mouse. 7.2% Southern European. So my grandfather, he has Slavic ancestry. I think that's almost entirely what he is, actually. Or yeah. So this probably should be higher if this were accurate. But this is about 2% Greek Balkan, which would mean Croatia, basically. And then 0.2% Italian. And 5% broadly Southern European. So that's the rest of that 7%. And then 5.1 Eastern European and 5.7 broadly European. So yeah, this test just thinks like that I'm really white, I guess. That's all that can be said about it. Just really European-y. Better start at checking that privilege. So it shows the most recent ancestors came from. Most likely I had a parent, grandparent, or grandparent, great-grandparent who was 100% British and Irish. Yeah, I don't have a parent who's 100% British and Irish. Now my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, is about 100% Irish, pretty close to it. Well, she might have some German in her, but like, yeah, so I mean, I guess that's kind of true because, yeah, I probably do have a grandparent or great-grandparent who's 100% Irish. So, if you want to say that's British and Irish, okay. This person was likely born between 1910 and 1970. Might have been born actually before that, but by, that's a pretty good guesstimation. I mean, it might have been like 1908 actually, but, you know. This one says I most likely had a grandparent, great-grandparent, or second great-grandparent who was 100% French and German. I think it's possible that my paternal grandfather was 100% German, but it's saying it has to be a, yeah, or it could be a grandparent, yeah. So that's not really wrong. Scandinavian, yeah, I don't really know about that. But it says this person was likely born between 1790 and 1880. Okay, sure. 100% Eastern European. Okay. The person who was that, born in 1790 and 1880. Greek and Balkan. Yeah, whatever. So this is the funny part. You most likely had a fourth great grandparent, fifth great grandparent, or sixth or seventh great grandparent who was 100% Italian. This person was likely born between 1730 and 1820. Well, that was a fucking long time ago, but I have to say, I have always wanted to be Italian. Now my parents, they haven't done this test because they don't like me. I'm just kidding, but yeah. So this is with the lowest confidence level. Do you get a discount if you order a kit for a family member? Let's change the confidence level. See, this is very speculative. So I don't want to do a conservative, that's boring. Let's just pick something 70%. So according to this, still pretty, yeah. Honestly, I think this is more accurate, actually. Because I feel that this is about... This actually seems more close to being true. In terms of the Northwest European, I do think that they're overestimating, honestly. But let's go back to this, because this is more... It's more fun to see how the numbers filled up. Now what's cool about this is it'll show you your percent in each like county basically. So it's showing that I'm 27.9% British and Irish. But it's much more likely to be Irish than British, although it still is likely that it's British. The people of the British Isles. So it's interesting if you look at how people have been cut off throughout history, how it has shaped their DNA, how much like walls and borders end up can change people's genetic ancestry. Their DNA and their genes. The Celtic fringe. Actually, it's Celtic. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. I wish I could speak a second language. So, we get to see the counties, or the regions, rather. And the County Mayo is the most likely place that I'm from. So as you can see, that's really in the, I think in the northwest region of Ireland. I did a little bit of research on this place. It doesn't look that interesting. But it looks like I have people that are from all over, all over Ireland. So, this is definitely a country I have to visit, because it really is, land of my ancestors. And then, so Greater London is where I'm very likely to be from. That's not really surprising. I mean, I think London is, I don't know if it's still the biggest city in the world, but it used to be. There's a lot of people that live in this small region. And I think a lot of white people have ancestors that lived here at one point or another. A lot of Americans, is what I mean by that. A lot of white Americans. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. It's another place I've got to visit someday. And then there's this place that is Liverpool in it. Oslo City. Well, it seems like Great Britain is a lot more sporadic than Ireland is, and there's a lot more like small condensed regions. Okay, West Yorkshire. Manchester's a city in there. West Midlands. Man, this seems like a cool country. South Yorkshire, City of Bristol, County Durham. Yeah, this is a place I've got to visit. So, I did not know it was Scandinavian. Identity isn't based on science. Well, it is actually in some ways. I identify with my Scandinavian ancestry. Polar dogs and puppies. Explore your ancestry through Airbnb. I mean, oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. And there's this apartment. The Joshua Tree House. Yeah, personally, I always wanted to be Italian because it would explain why some people in my family are weird. Although 0.2 doesn't really mean much. That's only 1/500th. As far as the French and German goes, yeah, I have to say I've always been pretty ashamed of being German because of World War II. It's not a cool thing to be, and I don't have any white guilt, but I certainly have some German guilt. I don't like being German. So very likely to be from this northwest region over here, kind of near Belgium. Yeah. Lower Saxony. Why do they call it Lower Saxony if it's like, I guess maybe there's a higher Saxony. Rheinland-Palatinate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, I don't even like German words, honestly. So yeah, I mean, it sucks that German is my most, but it says French and German, but it's just combining those. I mean, there's no French. Probably not really any. The Netherlands is a likely match. North Holland. Oh, so Amsterdam. That's cool. I've always wanted to live in Amsterdam. Don't know what that place is. Yeah, this is another place I want to visit, is Amsterdam. I've got to do that someday. So when I go on my trip to Europe, I'll keep all this stuff in mind. I'm still financially short on that, but hopefully I'll get there. The last thing I want to look at is Eastern European. The ancient Slavic and Baltic peoples of Eastern Europe left a lasting mark in present-day national identities of the region. Do you know the word Slavic? The word slave derives from Slavic because it refers to Slavic people that were enslaved. So, I don't think I can break it down, can they? Get to know your relatives. Katie has roots in Ukraine. Talk the talk. I don't want to speak that language, actually. So it doesn't really give any specifics on what my Eastern European, where that's from. Alright, well that pretty much sums it up. This test gave me lots of white guilt. So who is this person? Female born in 1986. Judith Walters. Who's CJ Teresa? I don't know anyone with the last name Teresa. I know Judy Walters is a... French and German. Well, Judith has more Neanderthal variants than 96% of 23andMe customers. Now that is really funny. I'm more of a Neanderthal than 23%, than 75% of customers. So, I'm pretty Neanderthal, like much more than the average person, but I don't really have straight hair. I'm actually more kind of wavy, but whatever. Less back hair. What does that mean? Yeah, I like Neanderthals, honestly. It's too bad that they were wiped out. They've lived a lot longer than modern humans have. Well, they've been around for a while. This is what we're descended from, partially. So Judith Walters, let's see. Do I know any of these other people? Does it only show stuff we have in common? We'll have ancestry all from Europe. Oh yeah, let's want to look at this Carl Walter guy. Now, he's pretty old now. He's 80 years old. Oh no, 90. 90. No, Carl is Jewish. A quarter Jewish. But he's still got some, . So the most person, though, the most, I can't remember if it was this person or somebody else. They live in Illinois and Wisconsin. Now, this is the person I'm most closely related to, but I can't even, like, think about who this person would even be. CJ Teresa? Like, who is this person? No, she isn't in private. So I don't know who this person is, even though we're, like... Looks like we're second cousins. Or no, this is actually not my, So... Well, this is taking way too long. Are you kidding me? There's no way to move this? I have to think I could move this. Alright. Alright, for this to load.